Aaron Maurer, aka Coffee Chug. I want to welcome you to the Putting Out the Fires of Online PD. This is a course that I've been putting together to help educators kind of figure things out. So this is a mix of looking at pedagogy, looking at teaching practices, looking at productivity tips, looking at some tools and how to integrate this, that, and the other in order to bring down our stress levels, to bring down some anxiety, to bring back some time that has been lost, as many of you are working crazy, incredible hours. You're working so hard and still feeling like you're not reaching the goals that you want to reach. Some of you are having great success. And so this entire course is dedicated to trying just to help you, putting out the small fires. We can put out some of the things that are causing some, immediate stress and anxiety and frustration. Then that opens up our mind and our pathways to wanting to dig deeper into really getting into our teaching practices, what works best for kids and things like that. So I think it's a mix of everything. It's some of the immediacy of here's a tool that can help solve this engagement practice, to let's rethink things like assessment and engagement and what does that look like when we're in face-to-face, whether in hybrid and online. And I think a lot of us are trying to figure out things that we thought worked in face-to-face are not working online. And so as we start to figure out things that work online, how does that then circumnavigate back to face-to-face classroom? And how do we improve some of that teaching practice and strategy as well? And so this is something where by no means am I an expert, because I'm not. So you're going to see lots of learning opportunities where I'm speaking with other people who I hold and consider experts in their field that can give us some insight. And none of this is to say this is the answer, but here is a new way of thinking. Here is a new way of learning. Here is something that maybe you didn't think about. Oftentimes we're asked this question, and maybe we've even given it to our students as well, of what do you need help with? How can I help if you don't ask? And I think sometimes right now we are in a situation where we don't know what to ask. Like, we don't even know what it is we should be thinking about. And so if nothing else, a lot of these sessions are designed to just give you some new food for thought. Maybe it is a new tech tool. And I know there's a lot of people out there saying, there's too much focus on tech right now. But if we can find a tool that solves X problem, we feel good about that. That's an incremental innovation, in the words of Becky King, who's one of the learning pathways. Then we can then start to go, what does that mean for deeper changes in our teaching structure, our pedagogy, the learning for students? So I think if we come at it from a lot of angles, not putting all our eggs in one basket, but kind of sprinkling things out and then coming together through collaboration, connection, and just constantly being a lifelong learner, we can have a lot of success. So I want to welcome you to the course. If you are accessing this through an actual PD session, you know that things are all linked through the Google Classroom, and there's a lot more on the back end in the classroom that is not here on the front site of things. If you're accessing this site through things that have been shared through the blog or social media or other colleagues and educators, then welcome. Feel free to use whatever. And if you're interested in this being ran for you or your school, just reach out and we can set up a classroom so you can get that kind of behind the scenes work as well. So my job is to support educators in Iowa, and the issues that we're facing in Iowa are not unique to us. They're unique to every educator right now. But I think these are issues that are not going away. This is not a quick little temporary Band-Aid in waiting for things to get back to normal. I think this is the new normal. This is how things are going to be. We're going to have to be prepared to continue to teach online, to continue to teach in hybrid, to continue to teach in face-to-face. And, it's time to make it happen. So I've got my coffee. I've got the birds chirping. I got my chunky bulldog next to me staring at me, wanting to go outside. So I just want to welcome you. And as always, reach out. Let me know what you think. Give me feedback. What else should be on here? This is a living, growing PD, and I can't wait to share some of that. Ooh, just about got stung. And, let's do this together. None of us are experts. None of us know all the answers. But together, we can do some pretty incredible things. And I'm out before I get stung. Peace.